Welcome to the 7th session of e-learning classes, and in this class we are going to learn about the drainage. Okay, so let us start. The term drainage describes the river system of an area. Okay, now what we mean by drainage is that it describes any river system of a particular area. If you see in the Himalayan region, you will find there are lots of rivers. So each river you can consider as a drainage system. Okay. Now, if you look at the map properly, you will understand. You will see that there are small streams which is joining the main rivers. Okay. These small streams, they join together and forms the main river, which ultimately drain in the either sea or a ocean. Okay. So small stream, they together comes closer and then form a big or main river system. Okay. So this is the way they merge with each other. Okay, and then they form and they flow downward towards the sea or ocean. So if you look at this picture closely, you'll also understand that there are two main streams. Okay, stream A and stream B. This is a river basin. There are two river basins. Okay. This is number 1 and this is 2. Okay, there are two. Now it has formed two. If you see this properly, the landscape, okay, you'll find that it's going up and down. That is, this is the uphill and this is down. This is the valley region and this is the hill region. Okay, so the line is going upward slopes. Okay, like this, and then again on another side it is coming downward. That is, the slopes is like this. Okay, so in this way you will find that this slope, okay, this hill or uphill has divided two streams in different manner. This is another stream, that is stream A, this is stream B. So in this way only it has also divided the river basin. This is one river, this is another river. Okay, so in this way it is divided. So you understand that this is an elevated line which has divided the two river basin, and this elevated line can be a hill, can be a mountain, or any elevated structure. Okay, so this elevated structure is known as water divide because it has divided the two water basin. Okay, the two river basin it has divided, therefore it is called the water divide. This hill region, or you can say this elevated land area, is called the water divide. Okay, so I hope you understood this. So let us understand the next point, that is the area of drainage. The area drained by a single river is called the drainage basin. Okay students, so look at this picture. With the help of this picture we are going to understand about the single river basin. Okay, the drainage basin. River basin is also known as drainage basin, so don't get confused. Okay, so this is one river, okay, and this is joined by different tributaries. Okay, and it is flowing through this place. It has also got these tributaries as well as tributaries. Okay, river has got such streams, okay, which joins also and which depart from it also. Okay, so when it is flowing through a particular area, okay, it has drained this area. This whole region is drained by a single river, and there are no other big rivers. Okay, these are the small streams, okay, which is a part of this main river only. Okay, so when a single river is flowing through a particular area, okay, a huge area, then that whole region is called the drainage basin. Drainage basin. Okay, so I hope you understood this, that when only a single river flows through a huge area and it waters the whole region, okay, then that is called the drainage basin. That means the river basin. Okay, now let us understand what is the difference between the different drainage system. There are two kinds of drainage system in India. Let us understand about it. Okay, now let us understand about the drainage system in India. Now we know that we have got different kind of relief feature in our country. Therefore, because of this different relief feature, okay, there is a difference in the drainage system in our country. That means the drainage system of India is mainly controlled by the broad relief feature of the Indian subcontinent. Okay, now let us understand what are those two divisions of the Indian river system or the drainage system in India. Okay, the drainage system in India is divided into two parts, that is the Himalayan river system and the peninsular river system. Now there is a difference between these two. Let us understand what is the difference. Okay, the river which is originated in the Himalayan region is called the Himalayan river system, whereas the peninsular rivers are originated from the peninsular plateau. Okay, these two rivers are different. In another case, that is these rivers are perennial. That means the Himalayan rivers are perennial in nature, whereas the peninsular rivers are seasonal in nature. Now, let us understand why Himalayan rivers are perennial and the peninsular rivers are seasonal. The answer is in the third point, that is it get water from the rains and snow. That means the river of Himalayan region receives water from the rain as well as from the melting of snow. In another case, that is in the peninsular river case, we'll find that they receive water from the rain. If there is rain, then only the river in the peninsular plateaus they get water, whereas in case of Himalayan river they get water throughout the year. The river has got water throughout the year because it receives the water from the rain as well as melting of snow. Melting of snow is a process which takes place throughout the year. That means 365 days melting of snow will take place, so the water will be flowing through the river. So it is perennial and it is seasonal. Okay, now the fourth point, it has long course. Okay, and here in the peninsular it has short course. Now there is a difference between these two. Is that why there is a difference? Because the river originates in the Himalayan region, and from Himalayan region the journey starts. From Himalayan region the origination of the river starts and it flows down. It has to flow along the northern plains and it has to pass through the different region, and then it will flow down or it will drain into the sea or a ocean. But in case of this peninsular river system, you will find that the course is very short because it originates in the high elevated land, that is the Western Ghats, and it flows it takes very short distance to flow down in the sea. That is, in case of Eastern Ghat, you will find it is flowing in the Bay of Bengal, and in case of Western Ghat, it is flowing in the Arabian Sea. But the distance is very short. That is why we call it as a very short course. Okay, it will not flow for a long distance. It travels a very short distance, so we call it. It has got a very short course. Okay. Now another difference is the main river are Ganga, Indus, and Brahmaputra. In the Himalayan river system, there are rivers, and these rivers are very important river of our country. That is the Ganga, Indus, and Brahmaputra. Why important? Because they makes the soil very fertile in the northern belt. Okay. Now in this case, on another side, you will find that the main river of the peninsular India is the Narmada, Godavari, Krishna, and Kaveri. These are also important rivers, and they are in the southern part of our country. Okay, so you understood these are the basic difference. Now let us understand some of the features developed by these following rivers. Okay, that is the Himalayan river system and the peninsular river system. Because of the erosional and depositional activities of these rivers, certain features are formed in their different stages of river. Okay, so let us understand what are the features. They perform intensive erosional activity in the upper course and carries huge load on sandals. In the Himalayan river system, if you see that, you know that the Himalayas are a very high elevated land surface. Okay, and when the river flows down, it flows with a very great speed. In that speed, okay, it rushes down with a great force. So during that process, they erode whatever comes in their way. Okay, whatever comes in their path, they take away everything. They carry away everything. So the stones, the pebbles, the mud, the silt, everything they carry. So while this erosional process, they mostly carry the sand and silt. Okay, in the middle course and the lower course, the river meanders. Oxbow lakes and many other depositional features are found in the floodplains. Now in the middle course, you will find that the river get little bit slow down. Okay, when it becomes slow, it shows some depositional feature. During this depositional process, the river meanders. When it gets slow, it deposits, so it changes its path again and again. So it meanders like this. Okay, so it meanders, and it also forms a oxbow lake in the lower course of its flood plain. The other have been developed in deltas. Now in other features, you can see that before draining into the sea or ocean, you'll find the river mostly form a delta. The big rivers, they form a delta because they bring huge amount of sand and silt along with them. So a small amount which they reach, when they reaches the sea, before reaching they deposits all this sand and silt there also. So they form a huge delta out there. Okay. So in the peninsular rivers, let us see. Okay. The large number of peninsular rivers are seasonal as they depend upon the rainfall. As we have already discussed it, these rivers which flows in the peninsular region of India are mostly the rain-fed rivers. Rain-fed means it depends upon the rainfall for the water to flow. Okay. During the dry season, even the large rivers have reduced flow, the water in the channels. Now there are small strips, they vanishes in the dry season, but there are large rivers also, okay, like Mahanadi, Godavari, okay. So there will be water in it, but the amount of water will be very less. Okay. The peninsular river have shorter and shallower courses. Therefore, it shows very less erosional and depositional feature in comparison to the Himalayan rivers. However, deltas can be seen in the eastern coast drained by the river system. In this, you can see that the peninsular rivers are very short. Okay, it has got short course, and since it does not flow with a great speed, it shows very less erosional and depositional features in this region. Okay, so in comparison to the Himalayan river system, it shows very less erosional and depositional features. However, you can see in the eastern Ghat, you can see the rivers like Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, they will form deltas in the river mouth. Okay, before draining into the sea, they will deposit some of the sand and silt, whatever is there, okay, sediments, and that will form the delta in the mouth of the river. Okay, so I hope you have understood this concept clearly, I guess. Okay, drainage system in India, introduction parts of this drainage system of India we have completed. Now the remaining part, that is the main drainage system of river Ganga, Brahmaputra, Indus, we are going to discuss in the another session. Okay, for now I would like to end the session here only, and I want you all to revise the concept once again. I am not going to provide you homework this time because I want you all to revise whatever we have discussed in the earlier session. All the chapters you are going to revise it once again because your exams are coming closer. Okay, so go through it, revise it properly. All the best for your exams in advance only. Okay, now with this I would like to take a leave from the session. You all prepare yourself, be ready for the exam. All the best. Okay, take care. Thank you.